Hi, my name's Hannah. I come to the Clear service. I've been coming for nearly 2 years now. When I first started coming, it was because I just moved back to Huddersfield, and when I moved back in with my parents because I was suffering really badly with depression and anxiety. I was also struggling with, I suffer with borderline personality disorder. I was struggling with that as well. I'd stopped being able to work. I'd basically lost my career, my vocation. I had no social life, no contact with anyone but my immediate family. I was very, very isolated at home, both by my anxiety and by my circumstances. When I first started, I started with one group. That was the most I felt I could manage. The arts and crafts, I felt that was a nice way to kind of bring myself in because it's something I already had an interest in. After about a month, once I felt I'd had a chance to kind of settle in, I started then going to a quiz group, partly because someone that I had met at the craft group was also going to that one. Then I also started going to a creative writing group and a cooking group, and also a group called Project Planning, which is where we actually help to arrange events throughout the year. Like, we've helped to arrange the Clear Christmas party 2 years running now, which was really great fun. Very much it focuses on co-production between service users and staff. So instead of staff saying, right, we're doing this because we think this is what service users want, it gives myself and other service users the chance to go, this is what we want, this is what we're interested in. And, you know, it's really great being given that voice and, you know, knowing that your opinion's valued. There are workshops and courses which are things like the anxiety workshops. There's anger management, there's bereavement, there's a fair few different workshops. I did the mindfulness course 3 times because I found it really quite beneficial, that one. Anyone here who knew me when I first started will agree that I'm almost like a completely different person. When I first started, I couldn't look people in the eye. I would shake the entire time I was here. I wasn't looking after myself very well in terms of my hygiene, so I was in a really, really dark place when I first started. And whilst now I can still have days where I feel like I'm back there, I'm never quite all the way back there, and I've got much more resilience now to be able to bounce back from that and come back to a much more stable ground. So when I do have my low times, I'm also much more aware of it as well. In the process of applying to do some voluntary work with Clear. Hopefully helping support in a couple of groups, perhaps 2 groups a week, which for me is, it's a bit frightening, but it's really exciting. For someone to acknowledge how difficult it is and how much you are carrying around with you, and trying to be a decent person with that. These people care.